If you trade gold, you're going to want to see this. Now, as you guys know, one of the typical strategies nowadays is to look at supply and demand areas and wait to buy or sell from them. Now, one of the biggest game changers for me and one of the things that helped me to become consistently profitable is instead of looking at these supply and demand zones is to focus more so on liquidity and for these supply and demand levels to be taken out. And you see this all the time on gold, right? So here we can see gold was overall in this bullish trend. However, notice that once it comes down to this demand zone, it doesn't respect the demand itself, but it starts to take out the demand low. This is where we want to be laser focused in on price and look for an entry as opposed to entering from the demand. Now, obviously, we don't want to just blindly buy from this area. We want to wait for a confirmation, right? So here we can see once price swept that demand to the left, on the 15-minute time frame, it created a higher high, whereas before it was in this bearish trend creating lower lows and lower highs. Once we see this initial change of character, we simply want to look for an area of imbalanced demand. Here we have this zone right here. We're then looking to set a limit on this area, stops just below in a place that makes sense. Here, if price goes below this level, I don't want to be in the trade, so I'm going to position my stop there. And then another key tip for you guys is to make the TP a mechanical 1 to 3 risk to reward. This takes all of the headache out of trading and any of the uncertainty in terms of where to target, where to make break even and all of that. And this is the optimum risk to reward I've found based on over 3 years worth of data.